You open your banking app, and that number just sits there, mocking you. Maybe it's $7,342. Maybe it's $216 if you're having a good month. Either way, saving your first $1,000 feels impossible. Like trying to climb Mount Everest in flip-flops. Meanwhile, some finance guru online says, once you hit $10,000, the next $10,000 comes twice as fast. And you're thinking, yeah, right, tell that to my credit card bill. But here's the truth that most people don't want to hear, back-end index pointing down. That guru isn't lying. They're just not explaining why. Because the reason your first $1,000 is brutally hard, and your next $10,000 feels easy, isn't motivation. It's psychology and math working together. My name is Shozib, and on this channel, Shozib Invests, I break down how money really works, not the Instagram version, but the stuff that actually changes your life. So if you're tired of running on a financial treadmill, working harder every year but feeling stuck, make sure you subscribe, because what I'm about to explain is the exact reason. Most people stay broke forever. And how to escape it. Your brain is wired to keep you broke. Let me ask you something. When you imagine wealthy people, what do you picture? Someone born rich. Someone who just understands money. Someone with a financial gene you didn't get. Here's the uncomfortable truth, backhand index pointing down. Wealth has almost nothing to do with income. It has everything to do with how your brain handles money. Your brain suffers from something called temporal discounting. That's just a fancy way of saying your brain loves instant rewards and hates future benefits. Spending $50 tonight feels amazing. Saving $50 for future you feels boring, pointless, almost painful. That's why saving feels so hard at the beginning. You're fighting your own biology. The house money trap. Your brain also plays a dangerous trick called the house money effect. Money from your job feels serious. Money from a tax refund, bonus, or extra cash feels like play money. So what happens? You earn decent money, but every extra dollar disappears. This is why most people never build wealth. Not because they don't earn enough, but because they mentally sabotage themselves. Why the first $1,000 feels impossible. For thousands of years, humans survived by grabbing resources now. Your brain still thinks like that. So when you save money, your brain panics. What if we need this tomorrow? What if something goes wrong? What if this is wasted? That's why your first $1,000 feels like torture. But once you cross it, something powerful happens. The psychological flip, this changes everything. Psychologists call this self-efficacy. Once you save your first $1,000, your brain updates its identity. I'm someone who can save money. That single belief changes everything. People who save their first $1,000 are dramatically more likely to save the next one. Not motivation, not discipline, identity. Now let's talk about the math. This is where it gets fun. Let's say you save just $100 per month. Yes, I know. That sounds impossible right now. But stay with me. $100 per month equals $1,000 in 10 months. Those 10 months feel brutal. No visible progress. Lots of temptation. But now imagine you invest it at a 7% annual return. Your second $1,000 takes less time, then less time again. By the time you reach $10,000, each new $1,000 comes almost twice as fast. And here's the moment your brain finally gets its backhand index pointing down. At $10,000 invested, your money earns about $700 per year. That's almost 2 months of savings for free. You didn't work for it. You didn't hustle for it. Your money did. When saving becomes addictive, this is where people change forever. You stop feeling deprived. You start feeling powerful. Spending money feels expensive. Saving money feels exciting. You stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start asking, "Is this worth delaying my freedom?" That mindset shift is why wealthy people sound different when they talk about money. Why this creates freedom, not just money. Money isn't about stuff. Money is about options. With no savings, you take any job. You accept bad treatment. You live paycheck to paycheck. With $10K, $20K, $50,000 saved. You can quit bad jobs. Take smart risks. Invest in yourself. That's why people say the first $100,000 is the hardest. Not because of math, but because of who you become while building it. The real reason most people fail. Most people quit right before the breakthrough. They say, "This isn't working. I don't earn enough. I'll start later." They don't realize they're months away from completely rewiring their brain. Final truth. Your first $1,000 is hard because you're fighting your instincts. Your next $10,000 is easier because your instincts start working for you. So the question is simple. Will you stay stuck or fight the short, brutal battle that changes your financial future forever? Your future wealthy self is waiting.